Hello.
Hello, Mr. Gabriel.
Hey, hi, how are you doing?
Fine, and you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. I have been a little bit sick, but I think it's the end
Oh,
of it.
that
So,
was
yeah, I feel much, much better now. How was your end of 2025 and the beginning of 2026?
actually it's perfect, we can say. And how's yours?
I spent it with family, but it wasn't so fun, but it was still okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, what did you do? Did you do anything like dinner, or is there any ritual? Like in my country, people stay awake until like past midnight and hug everyone, like Happy New Year's and stuff.
Actually, we ate a cake and I played game with my brother and sister,
Mm-hmm.
and we watch film at
Okay.
that day. We have and break for two no a day,
What game do you
and
play?
yeah, only the Christmas day, the
Okay,
New
okay.
Year.
No, but what games do you like to play?
Yeah.
You said you played games with your brother and sister. What game?
Um. Like chess
Okay.
and the other kind of board games.
Okay, okay. I like board games, but I play with my little cousins. So they were wanting to play Mario Party, I think, or I don't remember. We play like The Legend of Zelda and Mario Bowser's Fury, something like that. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do today? Let me take a look at my notes. Because I don't remember. We just talked last time. We didn't do any lesson. Maybe like the two last times we spoke, we only did conversation. What do you feel like doing today?
I don't know. You can choose.
All right, so let me see. Let go. Um, I do want to work on improving some vocabulary, but I don't know if I should choose something intermediate. Maybe. Let's see. Doggy, some dogs can learn names through overhearing. Okay, that sounds interesting. Maybe love gaming. Don't put it on your resume. Don't. Okay. White House need washing more than you think. Okay, so let's choose between these. Okay, three. So there's one that says, I'll show you. Let me share my screen with you. Uh, uh, uh. And this one. It says, some dogs can learn names through overhearing. That's one. Uh, white towels need washing more than you think. And a Spanish woman lost his job for, for arriving too early.
Mm, Maybe
Which
just for first and the second one. You
the
can choose one of them.
the dogs? Okay, let's do the dogs.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Now, not all dogs, some dogs can learn through overhearing, names through overhearing. Let's see. Vocabulary. So let's just start here. Gifted. Do you know what that means? Gifted.
No.
What does it sound like?
Like uh, gifts. A gift
Yes.
that gives.
And what is a gift?
A gift is something that give you can give a person that you like,
Uh-huh.
and
That is, uh-huh.
that person can't know what's in there, and it's a gift for him or her.
Yes. That is one meaning. But another meaning of the word gift is when you have a talent, but kind of you were born with that talent. You know, like some people naturally can play instruments without really going to take a lesson, or some people are naturally good at playing soccer or swimming. Sorry. Some people call that a gift. So when you're gifted means that you have a special talent. Let's see.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. Read it?
Having a lot of natural ability or skill.
Yes. Mozart was a gifted musician, so he naturally was good for music. Over here, not like over here,
Yeah.
but over here. What do you think that means?
Over here is something like hurt from someone.
Yes, but it's something that they weren't telling me. I heard it, but it wasn't meant for me.
Yeah,
So, mhm.
definitely. To hear someone or something without meaning to or without the speaker knowing.
So kind of when two people are talking and the door is open and you just stop to listen, that will be overhearing. Or when they're having a conversation, but they're not paying attention that you're there, like it's not important. They wouldn't think that you're listening on purpose. So help me
Okay.
read here.
The president was overheard making a number of discriminatory remarks.
Discriminatory. So he was talking with certain discrimination, remarks like statements.
Okay.
Mhm. Passively.
Passively is some like um the opposite of active.
Mhm.
And when it's not active, it's passive.
Yes, kind of like perhaps not on purpose. Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay.
In a way that does not involve action.
Yes. For example, maybe my room is dirty, not because I make it dirty, but because I don't clean. So there's a lot of dust. So it
Yeah.
passively got dirty. Ah.
He tends to passively wait to be told what to do rather than being productive.
So active.
Productive.
Interaction.
Interaction. Um, the starting of something, some information.
Interaction is like this. We are having an interaction. You are getting involved with someone or with something, maybe talking, playing, moving, fighting. So the act of.
The act of communicating or being involved with someone or something.
Mhm. So I don't know much about Jacob's
Uh,
private life because all of our interactions have been work related so far. So every time they talk, they only talk about work.
yeah,
Next one, mechanism.
mechanism. It's a normal mechanism that we can use for everything, nearly everything actually.
The mechanism. It sounds to me like some type of machine, but it
Yeah,
could be also some type of organization. So let's see.
a natural established process by which something happens or is made to happen.
Yeah, that is true. It could be natural. Like for example, a turtle's shell is a defense mechanism. So I
Yeah,
wasn't thinking of that. Let me read now.
feather is part of the immune system's mechanism for fighting infection.
Good. Let's try this one again. Fever
Fever. Oh, sorry.
and immune.
Immune.
Yes, good. So the
Okay.
immune system. So when I was sick, a lot of people were asking me, like, have you taken any medication? Have you taken any medicine? I'm like, no. You should take this or you should take that. I'm like, no. I want to let the body do what it knows how to do best, which is protect me. So a little bit of fever, a little bit of cough, a little bit of mucus is nothing that I should worry about. It doesn't it doesn't throw me in bed, I'm still capable of doing
Yeah.
everything, just with a little bit of discomfort, but the body is fighting the infection and it's learning from it. So next time I see some similar infection, the body knows what to do faster. Next one, I like this word, cue.
Q. I don't know it.
It could have more than one meaning. One of it is like to make a line. For example, if several people are in one party and everybody wants to play a song, they tell you what song you want and they start making a line or a queue of songs. There's like a playlist kind of like, or people waiting in line, you can call it a queue. Or people waiting
Okay.
in a call center to take a call, that's a queue. Another one, which is less frequently used, is like a hint. You give me the cue and I'll start playing. So if we're in a band, the drums are usually the cue. First, the drum goes like, and then everybody plays. So it could be one of these two. Let's see. Ah, there you go. The second one.
A suggestion or introduction about how to behave in a particular situation.
Indication.
Indication.
So
Okay.
like when I do this, you will do something, or when I blink twice, you will know that is, the hint for something. So help me read
Okay.
here.
Harry and Anne have started cleaning up, so I think that's our cue that the party is over.
Yes, in certain restaurants at night, for example, they open until 12 or 1 a.m. Maybe near that time, they will make the lights lighter. Like sometimes the lights are not so intense, so they'll increase the lights so that people know that it's time to leave. That's a cue. Without telling them, they already know. So if somebody
Okay.
starts cleaning, you're like, oh yeah, they want us to go now. Okay, good. Let me make it smaller so you can read. If you have questions for any other works, please let me know. So let's
Okay.
start with the title. Mhm. Go.
Some dogs can learn names through hearing.
Hmm.
Dogs are great at learning action commands like sit and stay. They are not so good at remembering the names of things like what their different toys are called.
Hmm.
Only some very gifted dogs can remember the names of hundreds of toys. Scientists know of about 550 such dogs, but they aren't yet sure what's behind their abilities.
So let's take an analysis. So some very naturally talented dogs can remember the names of hundreds of toys, and maybe there have been 50 that science knows about, but they don't know why or how they developed these abilities. All right.
Okay. But new research is expanding what we know that dogs can do.
Mm-hmm.
Scientists already knew that some dogs could learn the names of their toys while playing with their owners. In the least study, uh,
Latest.
what
Latest.
latest study, thanks. They discovered that they can also learn new names from overheard conversations.
Wow, that is impressive. Because if you think about it, if I teach the dog, this is I don't know, a ball, and right, and this is a bone, or this is a donut, and they can learn because you're telling them donut, bone, ball. But in this case, they're just listening and they're learning, which is interesting, of course. So go.
10 gift dogs watched their owners hold a new toy and talk to another person about it. Then the dogs were told to go to another room and take that specific toy from a pile of many others.
Okay. 7.
Sorry.
Mhm.
7 out of the 10 dogs successfully learned the names of their new toys from passively listening to their owners.
Mm, next.
This is the first time that we see a specific group of dogs that are able to learn labels from overhearing introductions, said study author Shani Dror.
Draw. Labels. This one.
Labels.
You know it's a label.
Um, no,
Okay.
actually.
So it can have more than one meaning. One of them is, for example, you put the name of someone or the name of something, like in a tag. For example, if when you're learning a new language, sometimes they tell you put the name of the Fridge in the fridge, bathroom in the bathroom,
Okay.
kitchen in the kitchen. That would be a label. But another, which is not so frequently used, is like a discographic company. That's called the label, like Sony or like Sony Music, Universal Music. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm. So they're using it as they're learning names, not labels, but names. That could be another way to refer to this.
Yeah. The dogs even succeed when the owners put the toy in a bucket and then spoke about it, creating a disconnect between seeing the object and hearing its name.
Okay, succeeded because it's past tense.
Succeeded, sorry.
Uh-huh. So even if they are talking about something like the cell phone and the cell phone is in a bucket, the dog is knowing that is what is inside the bucket and not the bucket itself. Interesting. So only
Only a few other animals like parrots and apes,
apes.
apes, apes
Mhm.
have shown an ability to pick up overheard information this way. It's also essential. No, how
Essential
that
is good.
essential to human development. Children under age 2 can pick up new words from listening, including ones their parents may not have intended.
Yeah, actually, when children overhear, especially bad words, and they repeat them because they're listening to the parents, and then the parents say a bad word, and the children repeats only the bad word. The parents are like, no, 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 don't say that. It happens a lot. Apes, you know what apes mean?
No.
Apes are different types of monkeys. So there's a
Oh,
set of movies called The Planet of the Apes. Some of them are really old, some of them are newer. They're super interesting, but they're different species of monkeys. All right.
okay.
However,
However, these special dogs are fully grown, so the brain mechanism that help them to this are really likely different from those of humans. Durar says.
mhm. Plus,
Durar hopes to keep studying the gifted dogs and figuring out what cues they're picking up on.
well, that would be interesting. Like we know that they're learning some things, even though they're not part of the conversation. I'm not telling them directly, but what is it that indicates the dog that I'm talking about a cell phone, or that I'm talking about a shoe, or that I'm talking about a scarf? That's what will be interesting to find out. For now, let's see. Do you know any particularly smart dogs? Is there anyone who has a dog that you're impressed that they're so smart or so intelligent?
Um, Let me think a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
No, actually, there
No?
isn't any dog that's I know that much smart.
Uh-huh. I kind of know the opposite. I have friends, of course, they try to teach their dogs the basic stuff, but one of them is incredibly stubborn. Like you talk to her and she completely ignores you, unless it's kind of convenient for her. But otherwise, it's like she didn't understand anything at all. Like if she was stupid, but she's not. She's just like she doesn't care.
Yeah.
Um, The other one is just a normal dog. If you tell him to do something, he does it. But she doesn't. She's just stubborn. Do you have a dog, or have you had a dog, and how well trained are they?
Um. Actually, for now, I don't have any dogs
Mhm.
because my family don't like dogs.
Okay,
But when I grow up, I'm gonna get a dog, and
okay.
I'll be able to teach it.
I don't have dogs. I remember we used to have a dog when I was a child, and I had temporarily had a dog. It was like a street dog that just came into my house and stayed. And then after a lot of months, which I did a little bit of training and everything, I think she got stolen. Because she was very pretty and smart. She wouldn't leave. But well, that's not a long story there. I recently saw a picture of her. And my mom always said that she didn't like dogs. Now she has a dog. And I'm like, Mom, you said you didn't like dogs, so what happened? She's like, well, I don't have children anymore, so I want some company. So yeah, she got a dog. Do you know anyone with an extremely well trained dog?
Actually, I know only the police dogs have
Okay.
extremely trained spots.
Wow.
I don't think that the normal dogs are trained that much.
Yeah. I mean, they can be, but it requires a lot of time and patience, and most people don't have a lot of time and patience.
Yeah,
Um, I just know dogs that are clean, like they are taught not to do like pee or poop inside the house, that type of thing. But
yeah,
not
normal
nothing beyond that.
dogs.
And what's the coolest or the most impressive thing you've seen a dog do?
Um, Let me see a little bit. Um, I remember that there is actually I see it on
Mhm.
internet, and they are dancing with dog.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know where it is. It's at Turkey, but and they have take the paws off dog and they're dancing with it.
hmm For me, I think only once in my life, like in person, I have seen one of these dogs that can help people with disabilities. And it was like leading a blind person in a super crowded city and using the metro. Like that for me was impressive. Like that kind of thing that I had only seen in movies. So for me, that was really cool. And I didn't know we had in Mexico, like I guess agencies maybe that train dogs for these, or if that person did it individually, I have no idea, but it was quite impressive. Now you help me with the next questions.
And what animals do you consider to be the most intelligent?
Do you have any knowledge?
No,
You know what crows are?
no.
Crows, I think it's crow, not crow. This is the black bird.
Yeah,
Yeah, they are said to be very smart, and they remember you, and they hold, what grudge is.
yes,
Yeah, they hold grudges. If you do something bad to them, they will remember it and they will have something against you. They'll have a grudge. And I think they also do funerals. Like when one of the crows in their group dies, they will do kind of like a funeral thing. Just like get together and be silent. Also octopus or octopi is the plural.
yeah,
They're very smart.
yeah. Actually, they
If
can
you
open jars.
They have been seen playing, like they're bored, so they invent games or they start playing with things around them. And they can make like different shapes to camouflage as different animals. All of that is impressive. And also apes are smart, but that maybe because they're related to us a little bit. So dogs are smart also because they are related to humans. Not related like DNA related, but because we domesticate them. And parrots seem to be naturally smart.
Yeah,
A lot of animals are super smart. Dolphins. I wonder what animal would be like the dominant species if there weren't humans on the planet. It's hard to
yeah,
tell.
yeah. Could be.
Help me with the next one.
And have you had many pets over the years?
Mhm.
Actually, I got a rabbit,
Okay.
two fish, and a crow.
Oh,
On
really?
the other hand, a pigo or something,
Mhm.
and a sheep at the village.
And they don't seem to be animals that live very long. So how do you cope with it when they pass away?
Actually, I've like the turtle is on the road, so I take care of it a little bit. Then I take it to a lake that's near me, and
Hmm.
I put it here. I don't know what's. I think it's that. And the pigot, its wing is broke. Uh,
Okay,
I've
you take
that's
good
all I
care of it.
know. Yeah,
Okay, nice. And oh, I was gonna reiterate the next number three. I haven't
uh,
had many pets, maybe two or three, two. Yeah.
two. And what
Mhm.
are they?
Yeah, one is when I was a child. We called it Chiquita, which means small, because she was like a wiener dog. And the other one, the one that came to my house, and it stayed for like 6 months, and then probably got taken or left. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Do you know anyone who's never had a pet?
What do you mean?
Actually, not that much. Like I have a
Uh-huh.
friend that its parents never gets any pets, even fish
Mm-hmm.
or the other kind of uh, pets that's easy to carry.
Uh-huh.
And that's all. Only
I
one.
don't I don't know because most people I know have had pets or have pets. And the people, I mean, people that I have gone to their houses. And the people that I haven't gone to their houses, I never really ask them, do you have any pets or have yet? So I wouldn't know for sure.
Yeah.
And number four.
In your opinion, are there any downsides to owning a pet?
Yeah, like any negative sides.
You must take care of it and feed
Mhm.
it. You must take it to a vet so
Right.
uh, you can control its health.
Hmm.
And that's all actually.
They're like a child. You need to give them attention. You need to give them time. If you don't give them time and attention, don't have a pet. You know, but yeah, for example, I have taken care of my sister's dog for maybe 6 months or so also.
Oh,
And I washed it, like I showered it, I took it to walk, I played with him, and I was like, man, I don't have this much time, but it's not his fault, you know. So I did give it the time, even though I didn't want to sometimes. I was like, it's not his fault. So I took him for a walk most of the time. And I washed him. I don't know if I should say wash or shower if it's a dog. But let's say wash him maybe twice or once or twice a week, depending if I saw him
oh,
or I smelled him. I taught him how to poo outside because my sister never taught him that. So I taught the dog to wait until we went for a walk. So a lot of things. I did put a lot of time there. Raisen, thank you very much for chatting. Nice to see you.
oh,
Enjoy
see you
your week,
soon.
and
See
I
you
hope to see you soon. Take care.
see you soon as well. Take care.